Hi, my name is Kelsey Benton, or as my students know me, Senorita Benton, and I teach Spanish 1 at Discovery. We're going to be going over the Spanish 1 textbook, some Spanish 1 curriculum, and then how you can best help your student with learning Spanish, especially from home. So our textbook is Así se dice 1. We do have physical textbooks when we're in the classroom, but since we don't have enough to get out to every student, right now we are utilizing the online textbook. This is easily accessible to students. All they have to do is open up a blank Google Chrome page, go up to the little waffle window that houses their apps, and then just go down to the McGraw-Hill app, and that takes them to their online textbook. So what we cover in Spanish 1. So Spanish 1 is considered a novice low Spanish class. So what this means is that students come in with little to no background knowledge of Spanish, and students over the course of the year will learn how to communicate in the present tense, and they will get to use like very simple sentences and kind of start working towards building their Spanish vocabulary. So topics that we cover in Spanish 1 are as follows. So Unit 1 is titled Como Somos. So it's describing oneself and others and talking about your classes. Unit 2 is La Familia y la Casa, which is talking about family members and pets and describing living spaces. Unit 3 is En clase y después, which is talking about what you do during and after school. Unit 4 is ¿Qué comemos y dónde? And that's talking about food and ordering food. Unit 5 is Deportes, which are sports. So we're talking about sports. And then Unit 6 is El Bienestar, or talking about emotions and well-being, and talking about also like minor illnesses and what to do if you have to go to the doctor and have a conversation with the doctor. So, a big question I get a lot is how can I help my student learn Spanish? This is hard even when we're in class, but now that everyone's at home, it's really, really hard to help your students learn Spanish, especially if you have no background knowledge in Spanish. So, these are kind of my tips that I tell people if you're looking for ways to help your students because they really are missing out on extra daily practice that they would normally get in class while we're at home online. So number 1 is practice with them. So even if you don't know Spanish, you can still practice with your students. So helping them with flashcards, so they get a vocab list every unit, and they can make flashcards for those vocab words, either like physical ones or Quizlet.com is a great source to make like virtual flashcards. So you can run through those with them, just quizzing them on the vocab, because the more vocab repetition and practice they get, the more likely they are to remember those words. And then if they have a presentation, so we have one sort of like speaking presentation or conversation every unit. And if they want some more practice, either like running lines, if it's like a skit, or just like practicing in front of somebody, do that with them. Like help them out, give them feedback. You might not know what they're saying, but presentation skills and conversation skills are the same in any language. So just helping them with those things. Another thing I would recommend is watch movies or listen to music. So everyone always is like, wait, I can practice Spanish by watching movies or TV shows in Spanish? And yeah, absolutely. Like if your kid is watching a TV show in Spanish, like they're practicing Spanish. That's a big way that I learned to speak Spanish. I just used to watch TV show after TV show, and I used to like dub my movies to Spanish like before big tests and things like that. And I used to constantly listen to music in Spanish because the more you hear it, the more you'll be able to pick up on it. So watch movies with them in Spanish, watch TV shows. Netflix has a bunch now. They have a really, really great Spanish section. Or like listen to music or podcasts in Spanish. The more they are being, what is the word? The more that they are listening to Spanish, the better they will be at picking up on Spanish. And that's something that they really miss out on, not like listening to me every day just speaking for like 15 minutes to them in Spanish. So definitely watch a TV show with them in Spanish. It's a great way to practice. And then last but not least is incorporating cultural events. So students will be learning about a lot of different customs and holidays from Spanish-speaking countries, and they might be things that your family's unfamiliar with. So go ahead and encourage them to teach you about the different holidays or cultural things they've learned. Incorporate them into your household. Like have a like Dia de los Muertos is coming up. Have a little like Dia de los Muertos celebration. Make some new food. Pan de muerto is delicious and dead bread. So try out different things and show them that you care and are interested in learning more about what they're learning. And it'll bring it alive for them to incorporate in your home. Because normally we do like different little parties and celebrations in class, and it's so much harder to do those things online. So if you can do them in your home, that's awesome. So yeah, that's all I have for Spanish 1.